fellow travelers!
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is Two Traveling Tour TV. We still remember that line.
Yes.
It feels like forever since we have been going live.
It really does. It has been forever.
I mean, gee, I had to, make sure that I remembered where all the buttons were in StreamYard and all that. So
it's been like 2.5 weeks.
I think longer than that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, more like 3 because
How long's it been,
remember
Gary?
Gary probably would know for sure. But I think it is right around 3 weeks since the last time that we went live.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Are we still here?
Yeah, we should still be here. Anyways, just don't. Just
so y'all know, we're trying a new internet.
Okay, first we're going to say Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, Happy New Internet.
I'm just going to let you do the talking, I suppose.
No, that's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Go ahead, take the mouse.
I'm doing stuff.
What are you doing? No, not like that, Kimberly. That is not how that is done. Let's just not do that, all right? I mean, it would be a bad thing to start out the new year and right away things get destroyed.
It's okay.
There would be no bueno.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so Happy New Year to all of our fellow travelers once again. First time of 2022 that we are live. So, of course, we have a lot of catching up to do. We are looking forward to sharing our own stories with you, but we're also looking forward to hearing yours, what you have been up to, during Christmas, during New Year's, and, of course, what your travel plans are, if applicable. Hopefully, you do have some travel plans ahead of you. And
a lot of people are traveling now.
That is true. Yes, we have been following the TTT community and some other things left and right. And we have noticed that some people are off to a great start of the new year and have already either set sail or gone places or done things. So that's fantastic. That is a good sign, despite the cruising industry seemingly taking another little bit of a hit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a shame. Anyways, let's jump to the chat here. See who's in the house. I saw that Gary was the first one in the house.
I heard that.
He made sure of it. Gary going, you're second to Anthony. He says, so glad you're back home. Weather is going to get nasty here this weekend. Down there in Atlanta? I didn't realize weather gets nasty out there. Huh. Anyways, it has been cold here or very cold. There is no such thing as warm, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need all the heat, and neither do you, right?
No.
So,
although when it's like 11 degrees, I'm like, okay, Mexico.
Of course you are. Anyways, I'm going to play the clip of Gary, who was the first moderator to show up for our live stream tonight. Let me see if I can still find that. No, it's right there. Intending clearly that he will be there with us, with TTT here in 2022 as well. Gary has joined us once again. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you on board here tonight. What do I think I am? A lumberjack or something? Probably making a reference to that thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then the plaid shirt I was wearing.
I like that shirt.
You don't necessarily need to be a lumberjack to wear it. And it wasn't even
Gary. Flannel. It was like a dress shirt material.
No, it was not a flannel, that's for sure. Let's see here. Looks like Gary talking to Anthony a little bit here. Anthony in the house. Welcome. Anthony, just like Gary, clearly being with us in 2022 as well. Unfortunately, coping with some asthma issues. I'm sorry to hear that, Anthony. Nevertheless, we are going to, of course, play your clip as well. Let's see if I can find yours. Yep, there it is. From the state of Florida, Anthony Simone once again tuning in for the International Travelers Hangout. Welcome back, Anthony. Mac W in the house, welcoming us back. Thank you so much, Mac, and it's great to have you with us in 2022 as well. McW regular in our live stream for quite some time at this point, and has also been following quite a nice amount of premieres, what I've noticed, and we very much appreciate it, Meg. We have taken note of that. So thank you so much for all your support. Meg, welcoming back our Anthony as well. Awesome, awesome. And there is from Louisiana.
Hey, Eric.
Is our Eric from Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome in, my friend. Let's see if we can find that Louisiana jazz that's floating around somewhere out here. Yes, there it is. You know what? It's awesome to see so many moderators tuning in for our live stream tonight. That is really, really great. So welcome back, Eric, in 2022. Great to have you here with us on board. I see Ashley Ratliff in the house.
Hello.
Welcome in. This a newcomer from what I can tell. At least the name doesn't ring a bell. So big and warm welcome to you, Ashley. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Quick heads up about how we run things here. You will notice that we do a lot of talking to our fellow travelers in here. That's how we roll. We like to actually have a conversation in here rather than rambling off one story after another. So do please tell us something about yourself. Where are you from? What kind of travel are you into? And that way we can get to know you a little better. Look who is here after a very, very interesting trip to Italy. From what I've been hearing left and right, our Duchess of Drinks is here with us with TTT in 2022 as well. Fantastic. All right, let's get the Duchess's tune up here. We have a look. Somewhere out there. There we go. Tuning in from the state of Kentucky after that trip to Italy, the Duchess of Drinks, aka Megan Morris, joining us once again. Welcome back, welcome back. Meg W, do some meetings and greetings, and noting that yes, it has been 3 weeks. You know what? The way all those capitals make me feel like I'm in a corner somewhere.
3 weeks!
I'm with my head down like that. Yeah, yes, Meg, it has been 3 weeks. I know. It has been an interesting 3 weeks, though. We will tell you all about it here shortly. Gary, who the heck are to travel? Us. That would be us. But then again, it's also you. Yeah, because
it's a community.
And it really has grown into that. It really has. It is not just us anymore. It is truly a whole community of travelers from all over the world, which is fantastic. Backbeat Rhythm. Oh my goodness, welcome back. Hello, I can't stay long. Oh my. That's a way to start off the new year. Very sorry to hear that.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, that is something we will still be dealing with for quite some time from what it looks like. But hopefully you will get better soon. But hey, Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for joining us nevertheless, even though it might be short. Jamie from Jamie Amtrak Travel also popping in. Hello there, Jamie. Welcome back. Backbeat Rhythm wishing us a Happy New Year. Thank you so much. McW saying, you're still here. Test?
Mexico!
Oh, okay. Well, looks like the test was successful. Cheryl and Ed. Hello, guys. What's going on? Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. More regulars tuning in for our live stream for what it seems like. That's great. Let's see. Then, look here. Hey, the two of my favorite people that I have missed so much. Well, hey, hello, Cindy. How are you? So good to see you here with us once again. Of course.
Why'd you shut it off?
I don't know. Let's do this again. enjoying that.
You just shut it off.
Like I said, it has been, like Meg just pointed out to us, that's been 3 weeks. Give me a break.
It's so cute.
I have to kind of figure out all the buttons again. It has been a while. Anyway, Cindy, how have you and Doug been? And then, of course, what have you been up to with Christmas and New Year's? And that is a question I'd like to ask to everyone in here. What have you been up to for Christmas and for New Year's? And, of course, have you been traveling during those days? And if so, where did you go? What did you do? All right, so here, speaking of such an example of someone who went somewhere during those, well, I guess not quite during the holidays, but right afterwards.
Yeah.
Dutch is pointing out to Gary that the beaches were amazing out there in Italy. She got just home last night, definitely missing the food and wine withdrawals are kicking in. Oh, I can understand that, Megan. But hey, the good news is you had a great time. And that is, of course, what travel is all about. Okay, then Gary saying, I can actually mumbo to that now.
Wow, you're doing better.
Nice. Makes saying, what would George on what? I know, right? Oh, that's great. Anthony saying, thank you. Hey, you're more than welcome. Paul Vines, hello
Hey,
there.
Paul.
Welcome back,
How
my
you
friend.
doing?
What is going on? What have you been up to? It's really remarkable how many regulars are returning. That's so awesome.
Wonderful.
That is really, really awesome. That is the wrong button yet again. I don't know. It's like I said, just give me a break.
Just random things coming up. Just go
It will
with
come back
it.
to me again.
Yeah. All of a sudden, breaking news.
Yeah, you never quite know what is going to happen. Anthony is pointing out that he would want to try regions.
Well, yeah, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? We've all been hearing Dewey.
Dewey knows all about it at this
That's
point,
where
I'm
he's
sure.
at.
Yeah, Dewey is currently on a cruise on a Regent cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very curious when he comes back what he has to say about it. And left and right, he does let us know about some things. So, we're of course curious to the full stories. Larry Antonenda from Canada tuning in. Welcome back, Neil and Kimberly. Well, thank you so much for that warm welcome back. Always appreciate it. And welcome back to you here at TTT as well. So what have you been up to? What's the situation like in Canada at this point? Are you guys all locked up again, or are you free to move, or what's really the situation out there? Gary is pointing out to us that they're expecting snow and ice in the metro area on Sunday. What? Wait a minute. That is the Atlanta metro area, right?
People will abandon their cars. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, I remember that from some years ago. It was
like
on the news. And Atlanta had gotten this
a quarter-inch of snow.
Yeah, this massive amount of snow, which turned out to be just a quarter-inch or something, like a dusting, something that here in Western Pennsylvania we really laugh about. But nevertheless, it caused some apocalyptic scenes.
They're not ready for it. No
not.
Salt, not the right tires.
Not the right, I guess, snow plowing equipment, no, nothing. No. So hopefully it won't be too bad for you, Gary. Max says, I'm glad I got my stuff on Monday. People will be having a lot of milk sandwiches. What is that? The whole milk, bread, and toilet paper thing. As soon as it's on the weather and they're saying
milk, bread, and toilet paper.
That it's going to snow or something, then those are the 3 things you must have at all times. I never quite got that, but...
Well, we don't use a lot of milk.
No, not at all, actually.
We use mostly almond milk.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Gary to the Dutch, if TTT ever decides to try Regent, I will cancel other cruises to do it. Oh my.
Well, as soon as you decide to take us, Gary, we'll go.
Yeah, or if there's some cruise lottery that we can win. Because Regent isn't exactly cheap.
Not right now. That isn't quite in the budget.
Yep, Gary seems to be standing next to Meg with his arm crossed. I can imagine how he's standing there. 3 weeks. It's been a long dry spell. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I know. And it shows, like I said, in me having to find some buttons left and right again, but it will be okay. Eric says mute. What? There's no sound? Really? Let us know if we have sound or not. That's kind of important. Plum Travelers, what about
Mexico!
Oh, okay, all right. Well, if they didn't hear that, then we definitely have some sound issues going on. Then a bunch of meetings and greetings. Good deal, good deal. And that's right, guys. If you do see anyone pop in the chat, what happened in 2021 and 2020, that doesn't change. We would like to ask of you to
say
welcome them,
hello.
say hi to them. Odds are that due to the large volume of comments we go through, that you will get to them before we do. All right, then, hey, from Arizona, Margie
Hello,
Butcher.
Margie.
Hello there, Margie. Thank you so much for joining us, and Happy New Year to you as well, of course. Plum Travelers asking, anyone going to Mexico next month?
I'd like to go, but I'm not
I
going.
don't think in March we will be there.
On a cruise.
Yeah, we'll be on a cruise, but there's going to be, it's a
2
Mexico-oriented cruise, so yes. We will be there once again. Look at the Dutchess. Yeah, hoping that it ends up not being too bad. The weather situation out there in Georgia, she remembers the one from 5 years ago, and that was definitely a situation. that is typically a Megan way to phrase that, a situation. Meanwhile, it's like total Armageddon, and she calls it a situation. Love it. Eric saying, what is Eric saying here? Oh,
Mexico.
Oh, okay. Okay, then what else? What else? Some conversation among our fellow travelers. Anthony thinking that we froze. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, guys, we do have, believe it or not, the first New Year's resolution here at TTT was to get finally rid of Comcast, rid of Xfinity. That is exactly what we did. And now we switched to T-Mobile. And so this is kind of like a trial run, see how it goes. So far, it doesn't seem to be too bad. So hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, we're happy to be rid of Comcast for once. And that really slashes down the internet bill too.
Yes.
Cindy saying, that calls for another slap. You cut it off early. Jeez, the heartache you caused me.
I know. You're always personally attacking Cindy.
Okay. Cindy, I think you and I need to talk.
You turned it off early because you're old.
Disclaimer, not my words. Disclaimer.
That was so funny.
Kimberly just saying random things. But you and always enjoying me to getting slapped. You know, that starts to look like some sort of an obsession.
We're going to be in Orlando coming up in March. So we're going to get off the cruise ship, and then we're going to have all day until we have to go, till we fly home. So we're going to have all the way till evening. Yep. So Cindy, that would be a great time to get together.
Yes, that would be. So let us know if you're up for it. What else? Then McW, we may or may not have been waiting on y'all to come back. Well, you know what? It is good to be back. Absolutely. It's great to see so many familiar faces in here once again. So an occasional newcomer even, which is great as well. Chat almost up to 20 people, which is great. So good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Make sure you thumbs up, okay?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to see. Like I said, I need to remember a lot of things about everything that was involved. It's remarkable how long a 3-week period can kind of feel.
We've been so busy.
But yeah, if you haven't done so yet, guys, please do hit those thumbs up for us. We would very much appreciate that. It helps us out, helps the channel out. Gary then saying, I would not be surprised if he canceled his, let me see, his WT?
No, he can't. He won't. He wants to do that because it's the biggest one.
Is that the World Cruise?
Yeah.
Goes on the no. He will go on that World Cruise. I'm quite convinced of that.
He might do a Regent one as well.
In addition to,
but he's going to do that one because it's the biggest.
Yeah, for sure. McW with a bunch of thumbs up. The Duchess reminding everyone to take care of that. Thank you. By the way, Megan, if our Nick D is out there, please do send him our regards. But it was the ice that was the problem. Oi, that doesn't sound too good. Then the Duchess, even with the record inflation levels, it is still free to smash those thumbs. People.
Yes.
Yes.
Talk
that's for
about
sure.
inflation. His cereal. It went from
So,
three
yeah.
something to $5.25.
Fortunately, I eat oatmeal too. That's a lot
Yes,
cheaper.
he's
So
eating oatmeal
I'm
now.
experimenting with oatmeal right now. What can you all do with oatmeal?
So many things.
Well, there is this this thing that they put on bread in the Netherlands. It's like the chocolate and vanilla flakes. I discovered that goes very well in oatmeal. So there you go. All right, then Larry and Ananda, in response to the question we asked, what the situation in Canada is like. In British Columbia, no lockdown, just limits with businesses and some closures, nothing serious. Waiting for my daughter's wedding in April. Oh, look at you go. That is some fantastic news. Congratulations indeed. And hopefully there will be no issues for the both of you to get to that wedding, of course. Cheryl and Ed say that they didn't do any holiday travels, but they're looking forward to their cruise to Bermuda in May. Yes, I can certainly understand that. Bermuda, we've been there actually. This year it will be 6 years ago. 6 years.
It's only 6?
I was going to say only 6. I was going to say already 6. Our minds may work a little different. But yes, it has been already 6 years that we were there. But an amazing place to explore, lots to see and to discover. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy Bermuda. Anthony suggests to organize a group trip whereby Gary is just paying for everyone.
Okay, I'll set that up.
Gary, go, you pay for yourself this time. Wow. Anthony pointing out that there is sound. Okay, very good. I almost, for some reason, I read no sound. I'm like, but there is sound. Okay, good deal. We're hearing you, says Charlotte. Okay, good deal. So that seems to be all in working order. Paul says, I heard Miss Kimberly with my phone on mute.
And you will.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Larry Antonella saying, well done, Kim. I heard that. I may go to Mexico in February.
Oh, excellent.
Cancun area? And if so, where are you staying? Let's see. Hey, look over here. Jim Bees Johns is in the house. Well, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to you. Hi from San Antonio. That means we got folks from Texas in the house today. That is awesome. Welcome. Cheryl and Ed are saying, good news for us tomorrow. We will be married 32
Congratulations.
years. No way. Congrats, guys. That is quite some time. That is wonderful.
We just celebrated our anniversary.
Yeah, not quite 32.
No.
But
8.
Take a quarter of that.
8 years.
That's right. Eric pointed out that we were muted a second or two.
Okay. That I can live with.
Yeah, that's still acceptable. Nathan Rita also tuning in once again.
Nathan.
Welcome back, my friend. Always good seeing you popping into our live streams here. We hope you had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. Gary asking, what is with you?
I love Mexico. And I have a very good time there every time I go. It's always a fantastic time.
It really is.
And I do like tequila.
Yeah, I tell you what, our very first group trip ever was to Mexico, and we just had a blast, and we kept going back since.
Yeah, and every trip has been wonderful.
Yeah, we never have a bad time.
I mean, even if the resort isn't great, the staff has been great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you ever wonder how Mexico really became so linked to our channel, it's truly just the way things worked out.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it wasn't anything like we said, okay, we really want to have a country that people think of, you know. You would think it would be the Netherlands. I mean, you really would. But just Mexico, I mean, when it opened and we could go and we went, I mean, we had been there on cruises, but we hadn't done an all-inclusive resort there.
No, not until that time.
Not until that time. And we just started going and
we never stopped.
And it was just, it was so good because everything here was very locked down. And it was just so wonderful to go somewhere and have sun and have kindness and meet people and talk with people and I mean, we got to go with Megan and Nick and the Visos, and then we got to go again, and we went with more people, and oh my gosh, it's been amazing.
You know what? I would go as far as saying that to a substantial degree, Mexico got us through the pandemic.
It did. It really did.
And it still is.
I mean, they were just such bright spots in such dark days.
Yeah. Margie here says, I'm going to Hawaii and Mexico on a cruise next month. Look at that.
Wow, you go. Wow.
Absolutely. That's the spirit, Margie. That is fantastic news. So Hawaii and Mexico. So is that one and the same cruise, or is that like two different ones? Gary is wondering about an all-inclusive at St. Lucia.
I would have to look into that. I don't know of any off the top of my head. Now, there are ones in.
Do they have any?
I don't know. There are ones in Aruba.
Really? Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. Huh. I mean, usually when you think all-inclusive resorts, the Mexico comes to mind. Maybe Jamaica will come to mind.
I love Jamaica.
Maybe Costa Rica.
Costa Rica has them as well.
Yeah, something like St. Lucia or something.
I think it might.
Yeah, it might, for all we know.
I mean, I'd have to look. I don't know.
Hey, look who's here. Another regular in the house. Thomas Reiser. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us once again. And of course, Happy New Year to you. And Happy New Year to everyone who just popped into our live stream. Gary says that he loves his Comcast. Well, rather you than me, Gary. To us, it has been a complete and utter nightmare. So, and he is so happy to be paying them $300 a month. Okay. You're probably just being sarcastic at this point, so I don't think you're happy about paying them $300 a month. Oh, wow, Kimberly said McW. Mm-hmm. Cindy saying, LOL, Kimberly, I'm old. And what else, Neil? Come on now. Cindy, I wonder, you going to be like that in person as well?
Yeah, she's going to walk up and smack you in the head.
Okay. At least I'm prepared, I suppose. Okay. Looks like McW actually got AT&T. And Cindy saying, we will see you guys in Orlando then. Can't wait. Awesome.
You're allowed to come on the cruise, too.
Yeah, that would be really awesome if they could make that one work. Anthony is saying, reminding everyone to smash the like button. Yes, please do. If you haven't done so yet, that would help us out big time. Plum Travelers going Orlando, March. What? Okay, Kimberly, tell them what's going to be going on then.
We are going on a cruise in March. It's an MSC, and it's on the Meraviglia. And we are going from the 20th to the 27th. And the stops include their private island, 2 days there. And we're also going to Costa Maya and Cozumel. Very good deals still running on that cruise. So if anybody is interested, I'd be happy to book you into it. Just let me know. It's going to be a nice time. And what's really cool, too, is with MSC, we can get the price that includes the drinks, the Wi-Fi, and includes something else. Right now, it also includes some onboard credit. So nice deals still going on. And sometimes I can get discounts for healthcare workers. So anybody that, and they also do run, sometimes they run other specials, but this cruise is it was a really good offer. So, and it's a nice cruise. And I've been on the Meraviglia, and if you wanted to take a look at the ship, we have a video up on our channel. So have a look.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a big ship.
Yep. McW, experimenting with oatmeal sounds like a band. Yeah, Mac, they exclusively play the tuba and xylophone.
Yes. It's a heck of a combination.
Gary, looking at this options here, he says, well, if TTT won the region, and I guess it will be the Duchess, Nick, Dewey, Eva, and I. Maybe you can get a group together like that. Yeah, sure.
I'll book it for you.
There you go. Kenny Oaks in the house. Shared out the live stream on Facebook and YouTube community tab. Kenny, thank you so much for that. That is always appreciated, my friend. Of course, from us both, Happy New Year. First live stream, as you may know, of 2022 for us. And of course, we're delighted to see you here with us, popping in. Always appreciated. So how have you been? How has your own holidays been? Let us know. The Dutch is definitely down to set sail on Regent.
Eddie.
Okay, Eddie, you just went out. I know you just went out like minutes ago. All right, what else is going on? Thomas saying, I'm leaving for New Orleans on Friday. Oh, okay. Oh, you might be able to see Eric then. So, what's going to be happening in New Orleans, Thomas? Do you have anything planned in particular? McW shouting, tequila! Nice, nice, nice. Larry and then yes, was just talking to a friend in Colombia. We may meet up in Cancun on February 21st to the 28th. I have some airline credit I need to use up by April 19th. Well, hey, that is a great way to use that.
I'm going to be on a cruise then too. I'm going from the 19th. What are we doing? The 19th to something.
Yeah, like is it like the last week or something?
19th to the 27th.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the Carnival Horizon. And I'm going to be there with my son Jake for his birthday. And Dewey's joining us. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Travelers then saying, I love Mexico, fell in love there, and got married there. See, another one who had Mexico influence the life substantially. Nice. The Dutchies then, I love the Seekers we went to for that first Mexico trip. Staff was amazing. And Neil, remember how good that paella was. Yum. Wasn't that the paella they made like right on the side of the pool? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. That was good for sure. Dutch is talking to Gary here. Gary then pointing out that there's quite a few all-inclusives in St. Lucia. Sandals is even really.
Sandals.
Wow, we're learning something right off the bat start of this year. That's awesome. So, St. Lucia, Kimberly.
I'll look into it.
Look into it. Yep. Gary saying, no, not happy about paying that much, but that is the monthly bill with no movie channels.
Oh my God.
Well,
that's a lot.
Yeah, that does for sure seem like a lot. $300 a month. You shouldn't be paying that much. The Dutchess then sandals would be more in my budget for all-inclusive. Jade Mountain looks fantastic, but it's like very expensive. Jade Mountain, I haven't heard of that one before. Have you?
No.
Oh. We have to look into that then, I guess. I see indeed there is our Dewey tuning in from the 7 Seas Splendor. Well, welcome back, Dewey, and of course, Happy New Year to you.
He's still on the ship.
But he is back in the live stream.
But he's out at sea.
I know. Good for him. All right, let's play Dewey's clip here. Better take the comment off first before I start clicking on weird things again. Where is Dewey's clip? Right there. I found it. Technically from the state of Florida, although he lives more out on the water than he lives there. Our friend Dewey tuning in once again, this time from the 7 Seas Splendor. Well, how is your experience so far, Dewey? Let us know a little bit, if possible. Then Margie says that it is. Oh, this is in response to the question we asked whether or not those were two different cruises or one and the same. She says it's one and the same. It's a 25-day Mexican Riviera and Circle Hawaii collector. Ooh, wow. That sounds like quite a trip. That's incredible, Margie.
Have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you will enjoy that. Some talk among our fellow travelers. Thomas is going in New Orleans where he wants to ride the streetcars into the city tour. Oh, okay. Nice. So you're definitely going to do some exploring out there. That's awesome. Then what else? Kenny, in response to us asking how his holidays were, they've been great. Thanks for asking. How's yours been? Well, we went to the Netherlands to visit my family, Kenny, and we'll be talking a little bit about that in momentarily. It's been absolutely fantastic, though. Great time. It has been
almost 2 years.
What?
It was almost
that's been almost 2 years since I actually was able to see my family in person. But in terms of how long it has been since we had an actual New Year's in Europe, you're more looking at like a decade.
Yeah.
The Duchess then is pointing out that Jade Mountain is one of the nicest resorts in the world, like 10K per night.
Oh.
Okay, that is just a little bit out of our budget.
Yeah, we
Just
can't
a
go even if we
little
all
bit.
stay in the same room. We can't go.
Yeah, no bueno. Anthony wondering where Dewey's Ranch is. Oh, yeah.
It's because he's on a different account.
He's on a different account right now, Anthony. That's why. Let's see. Thomas saying, Dewey just moved from my area. Did he? Well, yeah, Illinois, if I recall correctly, right? Loves you in the house. Hi, just so can he share our live stream? And thank you so much for tuning in then. Let us know where are you tuning in from. And if there's any kind of travel in particular you enjoy, do let us know about that as well. Troy then in the house. Welcome, welcome, Troy. I haven't been inside. My dogs locked me outside.
No!
Happy booze is here, TTT, and to everybody. I'm out with a stump burning. I've been late tonight working.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Would you expect any
No.
different way for
No.
Troy to come into the live
No.
stream?
No.
You really wouldn't. Come on. Anyways, Troy, we're happy to see you in here, my friend. So welcome back. And we hope you enjoyed your holidays. Dewey says, oh my God, I've never been on anything this marvelous in my life.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's wonderful.
I take that as a positive note there, Dewey, about the cruise you're on right now. The 7 Seas Splendor, if that is indeed... that was
Regent.
Like that's Regent, yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about that. Thomas saying that Champagne Urbana. Okay, but that is in Illinois, right?
Mhm.
Cheryl and Ed are going to sign off. They're getting
Okay.
tired and need to get to work early. Have a great night, everyone. Hi, Cheryl and Ed. Awesome of
see
you
you.
guys to pop in here in our live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. And sleep well. And hopefully we'll see you again in here soon. Loves you saying hi to everyone in here. Awesome. And tuning in from the Philippines. Nice. We got actually some friends out there in the Philippines. Not sure if you're familiar with Verna B. She has a channel as well, and it goes a long time back with our channel. We have known each other for quite some time now. But anyways, welcome in. Dewey says that he's between Key West and Miami, done in the morning. Okay, well, I'm sure once you're done in the morning, you can already start packing for the next one, which is great. And then we are finally all caught up. All right, good. So then, about that trip to the Netherlands. Well, you may have seen some things left and right on the TTT community on the Facebook.
And we're also, there's going to be vlogs coming out too.
Well, actually, yeah, believe it or not, we will have a vlog or two that will be coming out about that trip. But first stretch of the trip, we flew through Newark and then from Newark. So it was basically Pittsburgh, Newark, and then Newark to Amsterdam. Let me tell you something. Don't try to find cheap food in Newark.
No, not at the airport.
It is either going to be expensive or it is going to be outrageously expensive, and we're talking almost $30, not 13.
Not almost, try over $30.
But like 30 for a freaking burger,
a hamburger.
Come on,
I'll stay hungry.
Yeah, really, no, that is just absolutely not happening. So we did end up finding something that was just expensive, but what did we have? Like chicken fingers and some sauce that cost us like $30 in the end. If you added up the drinks, it was not as expensive, but still expensive. So keep that in mind if you ever travel through the airport of Newark. You will be paying a lot for food.
It was
there.
Cheaper in Chicago.
Oh yeah, definitely cheaper in Chicago. Yeah, so no bueno there. It's not a horrible airport, but it's just food wise no bueno. Let's see here. What else? There's some comments coming in. McW pointing out that even Atlanta's not that bad. Well, that tells you the tale right there. Anthony's wondering, was the burger made of gold? For that price, Anthony, it should have been. It absolutely should have been. Gary Dan saying, oh, Lord, have I got a word combo for Friday's All Road second? Oh, gee. Thomas pointing out that Chicago O'Hare is not bad.
No, it wasn't.
That is where we transferred to, or that we transferred through on our way back home. And Kimberly actually didn't have too bad of an experience
No, I did this time. It was pretty good. The thing is, you do have to go back through security when you go through there.
Yeah,
and it wasn't terrible. I mean, they had to set up a little better this time from the last time I was there. There were some changes. I mean, it was pretty smooth, and it was okay, and the food was okay, and we had like almost a 5-hour layover, but it's just the way it worked out. But we only had one. Megan, how many do you have?
I've heard some stories, but I will let Megan tell the tale herself if she feels like it. But yeah, so overall smooth trips. I think the one had a little bit of a delay, but overall, nothing too bad. So yeah, we're of course very happy to see our family out there again, and we visited really multiple family members. Yes. We did succeed in doing that, but somehow it seemed like 2 weeks wasn't quite enough because we didn't visit everyone we wanted to visit. But I'm sure sooner or later that will happen.
And we had a great time.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So one of the things we did, we finally had a fondue with Christmas.
Yes, we did. No, that's no cheese on theirs.
No, this is a meat fondue. So you may have heard us talk about it earlier because we have in the past. But yeah, it's basically small pieces of meat. There's a special fondue stick you use, and then you just put it in the pan. You can also use small pieces of vegetables like mushrooms or whatever. And you can fry those up. Eddie, what is the matter? Do you want screen time? Eddie, screen time?
You want up?
You want to say hi?
You want up? No, come here. Come here. I'm not taking you over you. Come here.
Watch, he's going to change his density again.
Come.
How's that working out? There he is.
I'm a 500-pound dog.
A 500-pound little Korean dog.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
It's okay. I'm scared.
Why is he scared?
I don't know.
Gonna say hi to our fellow travelers, Eddie?
Everybody.
Dennis will get a kick out of that he gets to see Eddie on the first live stream of the new year.
They like you very much.
Gonna say Happy New Year?
Say hi.
Yeah. So yes, we got to spend some time with family, of course, and food was delicious, as it should be during Christmas. And well, then there was an interesting situation for New Year's Eve because the Dutch government felt that there is somehow a link between lighting fireworks and COVID.
Yes.
And so they had issued a fireworks ban. Mm-hmm. Well, you may have seen on our Facebook page how that worked out. Firework ban? What firework ban?
Yeah, there's fireworks everywhere.
By the time midnight came around, we were at my sister's apartment.
Yeah.
And well, the sky just lit up.
It was great.
It was awesome.
Fantastic.
Having been born a European, I feel there's just no New Year's without a decent amount of fireworks lighting up the sky. And so now, for the first time in years, I've finally been able to see that once again and really, really enjoy it.
It was a good time.
Well, together with some traditional snacks that we haven't had in a long time either, like the oily balls.
Yeah.
You may have heard of them, oily balls. It sounds really dirty, but it really isn't.
But
it's basically a deep fried doughy thingy with raisins in it.
Dutch.
Oily ball. Yes. Yeah. I just think the translation is hilarious.
Yes.
But yeah, they're really good. There were also some, I'm not even going to try to translate appelflappen.
Yeah.
But it's basically, it's apple. It's also deep fried. And you just put some powdered sugar on it. You can put that too on the oily bowl, by the way.
Yeah, powdered sugar. Definitely powdered
sugar. It really
sugar.
works. Delicious. So, that was really, really great. Now, one of the things that I hope to be able to make a vlog out of was our walk in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that was really nice.
What we did was we went into Amsterdam by night, and mind you, it was of course around the holidays, so
There's
the
lots of
city was lit up in many ways, and they also had what they called a light festival going on, which means
we
that
saw some of it.
yeah, we saw some of it, but there's like a route you can walk through, and along that route there will be several places where they may set up like a temporary art piece that revolves around the use of all kinds of light, and it's really interesting and neat to see. So hopefully that is going to be one vlog, and then Kimberly, you got to walk around in a place not far from Amsterdam called Zandvoort.
Yes, and I liked it very much.
Where a relative of mine has a tiny little stroopwafel store.
Yes, and they make them fresh.
And they make them authentic there, and they're fresh.
Yes.
So they make it on the spot as you watch, and then, you can't possibly get them more fresh than that. So, needless to say, we approached them with the question, if it would be okay if we would be doing some filming. I had no problem with that. So we did a nice bit of recording, and hopefully, that will also enable us to share with you what our experience was out there.
Yeah, it was delicious. It really was delicious.
But you like the town itself as well.
Yes. I do want to go back to this town when it's open, because everything, like the stroopwafels were open, but for takeaway. And the shops where you would shop in the stores were closed. And the ones that were open were like stand outside and point at stuff and hand them your credit card.
Yeah. All right. I'm going back to the comments because seems like I'm starting to get behind here. Larry and Tanana saying, I'll take the economy class peanuts over a $30 burger. Yes,
me too.
Absolutely. We agree 1,000%. Eric says he had pizza at one of the New York airports for like $20.
Yeah.
Yikes. Gary saying, be afraid to travel to be very afraid. Of what? They can be afraid. I'm now excited. That's just then. Anytime you land back in the US and have a connection flight, you have to go back through security regardless of the airport.
See, I don't remember going through security again.
I'm quite sure in Boston they had you do that. I mean, granted, that's years ago, but still. McW, then I had meat fondue for New Year's when I was in Germany. Then you know what that's like. Isn't that awesome, though? Eddie was getting a warm welcome here from Anthony and from McW, calling him the star of the show. Eric with his full name, Edward Edison Jr. Larry and Nana is saying hi to him. Duchess, then over 30 hours of travel, Rome to Amsterdam to Boston.
Jesus,
7-hour layover there to Cincinnati. I've never been so thankful to have airport lounge access and no delays, which was great. Well, at least you had that on your side, because if any of those flights had a delay on top of that, oh my goodness. Dan Zultje in the house. Hello there, Dan. Hi, guys. Late Wednesdays night is granddaughter's basketball night. Oh, well, enjoy. Hope it was a good game. And, of course, we're happy to see you in here with us, our neighbor from the state of Ohio. So, hopefully, you had some great holidays, Dan. Let us know what you have been up to. Dutch is asking, bitterballen? We had croquette at some point.
I had bitterballen.
I introduced Kimberly to Fabo.
Yes, I had Fabo.
Fabo is like the fast food chain in the Netherlands that has, food from the little windows. You can throw a coin in, open the window, take a piece of food out that's been laying there for 3 hours, and then you can just eat it.
Or you can order it fresh.
Yeah, exactly. But needless to say, we order it fresh, and then it's actually quite good, right?
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah. Larry and Ananda, what?
Now I want Fabo.
Of course. Well, good luck with that. You have to travel like 4,000 miles again. Larry and Ananda, not too happy that there were no fireworks where they were. Bummer. So I take it there was a firework ban in place in Canada, and the Canadians listened a little bit better to their government than the Dutch did. Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious. Just the sky lit up where we were. Like, there was firework ban? What firework ban? Screw that. So, yeah. Gary, oily balls. Is that anything like sweaty balls? Oh, that's such a Gary comment. I don't know, Gary. Maybe you should tell us. The Dutchess then, okay, not bitterballen. These oily balls you speak of seem to be a dessert.
Yes.
They could be treated as such.
Yeah, I like bitterballen.
Or a snack food. Yeah, it's you shouldn't eat too many of them, but when New Year's comes around, they're really, really a delight. Sounds really cool, Neil says MacW. Oh yeah, we had a blast out there, Mac. We really did. Oh, stroopwafels, yes. I know, right?
And I had it warm.
The Duchess is about falling off her chair. You have a relative that owns a stroopwafel store, Neil? So jealous, can't wait for that vlog. Yeah, it's the brother of an aunt of mine. And he has a little store out there, all authentic and makes it all fresh. And we did a lot of recording, so hopefully that will be a nice vlog.
You still have all of it?
I hope so. Thomas Reiser asking, do you have global entry? No, no, we don't. We thought about getting
we thought about different things,
entry,
but we haven't gotten anything. We just
never went
we
through
just stand
with
in
it.
line.
No. Sweaty. Okay, Gary. Okay, sweaty. Thomas says fireworks are illegal unless people go to Indiana.
Okay.
Well, here's what's happening in the Netherlands because in Europe, it is Belgium that has the reputation to be basically the fireworks hub. The Dutch, when New Year's is coming up again, will massively start to travel to Belgium and do all their firework purchases and then drive back with all those fireworks in their car. What could possibly go wrong?
Smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, probably smoking a cigarette while they're at it. Of course, why not? And but that is what happens. And a lot of people get in trouble with the law as a result of that. But there are also a lot of people who don't get into trouble and just end up lighting off a lot of fireworks that you would otherwise not be able to typically see in the Netherlands. Hey, look, Jeffrey Sandy's in the house. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Jeffrey, you are never too late, my friend. We're happy to have you with us tonight. So welcome back here. Happy New Year's to you. And hopefully you had some great, great holidays. Then Larry's saying that Ananda was in the Netherlands when she was 17. She did backpacking with a friend after high school. Oh, well, then she probably remembers that getting around in the Netherlands is quite easy because, you can get on a bicycle and quite literally cycle from one end of the country to another. Not a problem at all.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, no. I mean, with all the wind and the rain, it's not the most pleasant thing to do usually. But if you really want to, you technically could.
No, outdoor dining was not open.
Okay, that is a comment. It is 3 comments down, Kimberly. We're not there yet.
But that's where I could focus and see.
Okay, just focus on the screen. I will pull the comments up there you should focus on. No, that way. Oh my goodness. All right. Dutch is then asking if outdoor dining was open or if it was just takeaway. It was just takeaway. Yeah, that was one thing. The Netherlands was technically in a hard lockdown, which effectively meant that for the second consecutive year in a row, all the restaurants and everything had to be closed. Which, of course, is a killer for that industry. So a lot of people were not happy with that decision at all. And understandable, of course. So, yeah, that was the downside. But we had so many family visits that we didn't feel like we really, I missed out on all that, basically. Because our program was full as it was. Thomas says that he does have global entry. It's a godsend, and TSA pre-check is thrown in. Nice. Okay. Well, maybe we really should look into that at some point. Looks like Jeffrey didn't have a great start of the new year either. I'm so very, very sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. Had a cousin pass away. Ananda is very fond of the Netherlands, apparently. Nice. Okay. So did she backpack through a substantial part of the Netherlands or just Amsterdam then? Okay, so some comments and some talk among our fellow travelers. Then the Dutchess. Italy was pretty much fully open, just had to wear KKP2 masks even when walking. Oh, wow. Well, see, that is one thing. In the Netherlands, if you were outside, it wasn't really an issue. But as soon as you went inside, anywhere whatsoever,
You had to have a mask.
you had to have a mask. Well, except, of course, when you were visiting family. The Dutch is then outdoors and we're asked for vaccine card everywhere. Well, yeah, about that. So here's the funny thing, because me and Kimberly made that call to go over to the Netherlands at the last moment. We have been following the situation and been discussing, are we going, are we not going? Well, as you know, we ended up deciding for going. And then we got to the Netherlands, and when we went through immigration, the officer literally asked us only one thing regarding COVID, and that is whether or not we were vaccinated. That was it. Nothing else. We showed our vaccinations card. I was like, oh, okay, off you go.
They did. Now, keep in mind, too, though, we did upload all the information into the Travel Ready for United. So they had a copy of our vaccine. They also had copy of our COVID tests. And we, and then we also had a printed copy. So everything that United had said we were travel ready. So it was all the paperwork was there.
Yep. All right. Then Gary says here, Kim, when you get a chance, please explain Alec Baldwin's sweaty ball Christmas skit from SNL.
You know what? I don't know. I can't explain it because I don't know it.
And you should explain it to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, Kimberly doesn't know that one either, Gary. Larry elaborating further about Anana's trip, that when she went backpacking, she actually visited 6 different countries. Oh, nice. Thomas, then you can do your interview on the way into the country if you run into problems scheduling interviews. Oh. Like what kind of interview? Then the Dutchess, the KKP2 masks that they were in many places in Europe are so much more comfortable than the surgical cloth or the 95 masks where we were here. You barely knew you had one on. Very easy to breathe. Wow, that's interesting. Gary goes, that's a classic YouTube bit. Okay. So, and then, of course, we also finally got to taste some Dutch fish.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, we had. Okay. This was fun. This was great. We went to a friend of his uncle's house. And I mean, we were invited. And he and his son, well, they're in the fish industry.
Oh, yeah.
Or he had been. He's now like in his 80s, but invited us for fish dinner. And it was only fish. Okay.
Yep.
Just fish. No side dishes.
No.
No vegetables.
No, nothing.
And that day I had eaten all kinds of meat. And then I'm having all this fried fish. And I was holding my beer and I told Neil, I said, this is the closest thing I've had to a vegetable today.
Well. But how was the fish?
Oh my God. It was so good. It was just swimming that day, pretty much.
You can't get it more fresh than that.
And no, we didn't do it. Wasn't herring though. We had cod and we had what do we have? Sole.
Let me see here. It was cod, I think, was one of them.
Yeah, the kibling is cod.
The other one, I don't know how to translate it. It's called tongue.
I thought it was sole.
It might be sole, yes. And then there was another one.
Yeah, and then there was like fish roe that we had and stuff. It was really good. It was all good.
Absolutely delicious. Really like the way it was spiced. And you know what? I really am of the opinion that a lot of the times when people think about the Dutch cuisine, that is one thing that typically gets overlooked.
It's the fish.
The seafood.
Yeah.
Because mind you, the Netherlands is like half... Yeah, well, maybe not quite half, but
there's a lot of ocean there.
It has a coastline. It is situated right next to the North Sea, and therefore there is fishing going on. But the seafood is, I think, sometimes overlooked, and that's a shame because that's actually a better part of the Dutch cuisine, in my opinion. All right, some more comments coming in. Thomas pointing out that they'd actually take your fingerprints then, so that is in addition to this part over here. Okay, well, that is convenient for sure. Kim, you look too comfortable, Larry says. Mexico! That was what we just answered. No Heineken. No way. No
He doesn't
way.
like Heineken.
I don't do Heineken. You know that. My preference would be Grols. Grolsch.
What was I drinking this time that I was liking?
Hertog Jan.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's it translates to Duke Jan.
Okay.
But yeah, Hertog Jan is a beer that is a little bit sweeter because they, I do believe they have corn as one of the ingredients.
I did a couple different kinds of that beer.
It's not unlike your Lion's Head that you like.
But when we were at Lindsay and Oscar's, I had several different kinds that we tried.
I'm sure you did.
And I liked it. It was good.
Yeah. McW having a good laugh over Larry's comment. Yo, it sure was fresh. Anthony asking, was it fried or grilled? It was fried.
It was fried. It was batter dipped and fried.
Yeah, he was just making that in his backyard, basically.
Yes, that big deep fryer.
Little covered stand, basically a frying stand, and that is where he made it right on the spot. Well, so this homemade fried and was just swimming like several hours before that, probably. So you really cannot possibly get it more fresh than that. And very, very hospitable. Very hospitable people.
Yes, and it was fun because he spoke, the gentleman whose house we were at spoke no English, so all Dutch was being spoken. And I mean, I can pick up a word here and there, but not enough to matter. But it was just such a warm and good atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And his uncle and Rob were going back and forth, and they're teasing each other and picking on each other, and there's a lot of this, and it was just a good time, and the fish was really good.
Yep, for sure. Gary saying, okay, show's almost over. Give me a plane, please. A plane. The plane it is then, Gary. Absolutely. Sure. Okay, let's pull that up here. Let me see if I remember how to do that. Let's see. This looks like I should have a look here. Quick look. A plane.
Give him the plane. Give him the plane.
Yeah, let me have a look here. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank you.
We got that. Looks like the very first TTT donation
of the
year comes at the name of Gary. So thank you very much for that support right off the bat for the start of this year, Gary. And as you requested, here's your plane. Well then.
Thank you so much.
First live stream of the year. We're getting spoiled right away.
Amazing.
Much appreciated, Gary. Thank you so much for that. And that was your plane for sure. Then the Dutch is saying here, okay, good. The cut and so sound so much better than that herring. Not a fan of the pickled herring with onions that people eat there. Okay, so when it comes to herring, let me give you some advice. Stay away from the sour. Go for the salty one. The herring that is salty is much, much like a gazillion times better in flavor. And you put it on a piece of bread with some diced onion. That is what you want to eat. Trust me. Gary is all about herring. That's just then. Larry Neal would rather drink sewage water than Heineken. It's essentially the same thing, Megan. Essentially the same thing. McW is going to send me the link for the noise-reducing earbuds. At last! I have been needing those so bad.
Who doesn't need those?
Have you seen who is sitting next to me?
Eddie?
Okay. Let's see here. Part Italian, part Irish, and about, 15 inches from my own head?
Would that be closer?
Not if you're tuning up the volume. Then Neil and Anna said, I will like grols. They sell it here in Paul River. I'll try it. Oh, you should, yes.
Yeah,
When
it's
it comes
good.
to Dutch beer, Larry, I'd say that's my favorite. It's a little bit on, I'd say, the bitter side, but it is also very refreshing
Really?
at the same time. Well, it's not like bitter,
No.
bitter.
No, it's
Just
not. Because I'll drink it. And I don't like the real bitter ones. And I don't
no,
like
you
any-
don't like hoppy.
I don't like
That's
either.
different.
I don't like bitter and I don't like hoppy.
Well, anyways, but it is like very refreshing at the
It's
same
nice.
time. It's I think a little somewhat similar to Rolling Rock.
Yeah, on the same
Same
kind of-
ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, try it out and let us know what you
Or
think.
maybe just the green bottle that makes you think it is.
And I disagree. No, he was aware all along. That's funny. Anthony is getting either hungry or thirsty. The Dutch then, you should order some on Amazon. Italy and some other countries in Europe require them. They are so much more. Okay, talking to Dewey there about the masks. Gary saying, yeah, the cannon blast is better. Okay. all right. Anthony, well, look at that. Thank you so much.
Hon.
Also chipping in spoiling us right at the start of the new year. That's much appreciated, Anthony. And we know which one you like. That is the ship. So here comes the ship for you. Yeah, Kimberly just pointed out to me I may have to make some new super chat clips,
Yeah, for the new year.
that is a good idea. I will definitely start thinking about that. Then Gary saying, I like hearing the way you describe it, Neil, but also like it just as much German/Norwegian style. What is German/Norwegian style like, Gary? What would be the difference? Well, rather you than me, Larry. You enjoy your 6-pack of Heineken. That you can have it all. Dan Zulz is actually a Grols fan. See? I'm telling you, if it is about Dutch beers, you want to have the Grols. John and Nancy in the house. The froggy face. Good evening. Well, good. I'm seeing you in here once again in the new year. Happy New Year's to you, of course, to you both.
Happy New Year.
Let us know how your holidays were. If you did anything interesting, exciting, let us know. You probably know we went to the Netherlands to spend some time with my family, and we had a fantastic time for sure. Thomas says no alcohol for me. Okay, well then indeed stay away from the Grols altogether. I see some meetings and greetings taking place. Awesome. Yeah, and if you just popped in, please do remember to hit those thumbs up for us. We very much appreciate that. Gary then says German/Norwegian style is actually fresh herring in a cream sauce with onions. Okay, so the difference.
I had that at your grandmother's birthday party.
So the difference would be the cream sauce then.
Yeah, I had that at Omi's birthday
party. Did you like that?
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay. All right, and then we are all caught up. Well, as you can see behind us,
it's a background.
We have a background.
What is it?
It is, of course, there to be guessed. But it looks like a little bit of a view of an elevation, and this might be tough to guess. So let's give you a small hint. What do you think, Emily? Should we give them a hint? Yeah.
Okay, I got a good hint.
What is the hint?
It was taken at night.
You call that a good hint? What?
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you doing all the reading again?
No.
Are you lying to me?
Yes.
Oh, gee. All right. So Gary says that it is not New York City. Anthony says it is from the airplane. Take it from the airplane. McW thinks this might be Berlin. Gary thinks this could be Seattle. And McW thinks it might be Amsterdam. All right. Well, let's give you a little bit of a better look here. So there it is. You can just see a little part of the engine. So yes, very good, Anthony. This was indeed taken from an airplane. That hints towards the next hint, basically. And that is that it was recently taken this picture. And indeed from a plane. So that doesn't leave too much to be guessed. What else is coming in? Oh wait, Dewey has a commentary. He says that he does have the KN95, but he doesn't like them. Hard to breathe in, like surgical blues better. Okay. Well, I guess what it comes down to is just it's a matter of preference. Larry's saying that would be Europe. Is it from a plane, says Gary? Yes, it is from a plane. Las Vegas is what Larry is thinking. Anthony saying Miami. The Duchess thinks it might be O'Hare. Gary saying, is that water in the background? I don't think so. That's actually the sky, I believe. But, oh, maybe not with the... Let me see here if I can... Yeah, you can't really see it, but there is some water surrounding this city. So that should give you a next hint. McW's like, ooh, Newark. That's a good one. O'Hare. Thomas thinking Chicago. Eric thinking Vegas. Then Pittsburgh. Los Angeles. There's many guesses. Phoenix. All right. So many guesses coming in. Have we seen the correct answer yet? Have we?
Yeah.
Gary convinced it's not Newark. Well? What? What?
Tell them what it is.
Well, hold on a minute. Let's see if anything else coming. Eric, Kimberly's bathtub. Yeah, why not, right? That is funny.
I want to take Gary to the jungle spa.
Oh, he would like that for sure. Yeah, you get a kick out of that. Okay, so the correct answer is that this picture was indeed taken after we departed from the Newark airport. So, but what you're seeing here...
Is it Newark?
I think it's
Newark.
I think it's New York.
I think it's Newark.
Okay, so apparently there's a discrepancy here, but the picture was taken right after we had taken off. I'm convinced it was New York City. Kimberly thinks it was Newark, but so if you had Newark or New York City, we will count it as correct.
Yes, you won.
Then you did a great job.
Gary,
but yeah,
Gary was insistent it wasn't either of them, so Gary, you lost twice.
Oh, gee. Poor Gary. Oh. Dewey is pointing out that Gary would love the jungle spa. Well, Dewey knows, and I'm sure Eric knows too. Well, there is something else I'd like to point out about one of the things that we did during our trip. We got to meet some fellow travelers you may have heard of, since they are members of the TTT community. Dennis and Ron.
Yes.
Dennis and Ron, my cousins who live in Amsterdam, they have been known to comment a lot on pictures we post, and have been very supportive of our channel right from the start. And we finally had an opportunity to meet them. So we went to go for some coffee at their place and had a great time talking about all kinds of things. And the conclusion was by the end that there was just not enough time.
Not enough time. We got to go back and stay longer.
We have to go back and stay longer for sure. Very well traveled, both of them. And you realize they're an international couple.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Because Dennis is originally from Wales.
Yes.
And Ron was born in Dutchman.
Yes.
So another international couple.
And they were actually one of the first couples in the world, same-sex couples, to be married. Yeah. There's documentaries about them and everything. Yeah. Which is really cool.
All right. I see some more comments coming in. Kenny is saying, been here listening and watching in the background the whole time. Awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you. Anthony pointing out, Gary gets 0 points. Anthony, did you feel like just rubbing that in Gary's face? Then saying Ketchikan. Gary says, no, you never see Newark from the plane. Looks more like you're looking west, as most flights from Newark take off from north to south.
So you think it's New York then? I don't know. It's what was out the window.
I could have sworn it was New York City. McW says, I did send the noise reducing link. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You never know when I really am going to need them. Then again, this ear might be gone by the time I get the earplugs. It might just be too late for that. But yeah, so while we were on the plane, and mind you, on the plane, we had some nice seats. Like between business class and economy.
Yeah, well,
right?
But yeah, we were in the purple seats.
Like what is it? What do they call it? Premium plus or so?
Yeah, that's premium something, and they were great.
Oh yeah,
they really were. We liked them a lot. They were wider. They had more leg room. I would highly recommend. I mean, it was a nice trip. It was probably one of our most comfortable. It was probably our most comfortable trip to Europe.
Yeah. Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Flight on United. Well, that was a decent flight.
And I'm going to point this out too, is everybody please keep an eye on your flights, because if they drop in price right now, the majority, I know, Eddie, I'm telling them to watch. The majority aren't having any change fees or anything like that because of COVID and different things. So a lot of the rules have changed. So if those prices drop, even if you don't have the travel insurance, you can still a lot of times change it, and even if you don't get cash back, you'll get a credit. And I was able to do that with our United flights, and it was enough of a difference to upgrade us to those better seats, and that made a heck of a difference in our trip. So no, I didn't get any money back, but I got a way better experience for the same price. And today as well, we have flights booked that are going to Orlando in March.
Yep.
And I'm keeping an eye on them. And today, and I'm not sure why, but something was a little lower. So I went in and changed it. And then I was able to save us. We each now have a credit for Southwest for $40 each. So that'll go towards our next flight. So it doesn't hurt to check. No. And a lot of times it doesn't cost anything to change them to get that money or the credit.
Yeah. Dewey says that I didn't go for this comment yet. Gary says, if you took off and were sitting on the left side of the plane and banked left, it would be parts of state and island with the city way in the background.
Okay.
Well, let me see here. If the plane is going forward, then we were sitting on the right side. Dewey says, I can't believe I walked so much today around Key West.
Key West is gorgeous, isn't it?
It's certainly an interesting place. We were there years ago. Has also been a while at this point. Actually, it was like part of our very first cruise, wasn't it? Yeah. So we got to see Key West then. And it's just hard to believe that too is part of the United States. You wouldn't think that when you're walking around there, but it really is. Anthony asking Dewey if he had key lime pie in Key West. Gary pointing out that Delta has reinstated change fees on economy tickets and taken mileage away from them as well. Gotta love the customer service in the airline industry, right?
A lot of times on the basic economy, that's the case. But on the main cabin economy, it might not be. So you got to check. But like I said, a lot of times if there's a price drop, they'll just give you the credit. Yeah.
Dewey's pointing out no pie, Anthony, but did buy some key lime liquor.
Oh.
Well, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, then we're approaching an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
So, wait. Look. Christine in the house. You're alive. Yes, we are, Christine. And you are here with us. So thank you so much for joining us. Much appreciated. Let us know how have you been. Were your holidays any good? Did you do anything special? We were in the Netherlands, as you may know, visiting my family. Let's see here. Okay, so TTT in 2022.
Yes.
Well, Kimberly, what is going to be changing?
We are going to not do as many live streams.
That is correct. Yeah. Why? Simply because we have noticed that a lot of people are probably either back to their jobs or
Mhm.
busy with other things, or simply not really feeling to show up for our live stream, which is fine. Everyone has their own life, of course, but we have noticed that. And for a while back there, we had upped our live streams because that wasn't so much the
Yeah, the
case.
demand.
But now we're going to reduce that by a little bit. We will keep both kinds of live streams, but the way it's going to work is this week we did a Wednesday, but then next week we will do a Night Owl edition. And then the week following that will be a Wednesday again, and then a Night Owl again. So we're going to be alternating between the live streams. In the meantime, we will, of course, try to keep posting vlogs left and right. So I'm going to try and keep that up as long as that is possible. So every Sunday and Monday at 7:45 p.m. EST, that is when there should be a TTT premiere. I do have enough content to last us through, I think, the first week of February, and then maybe I can even stretch it through when you come back from your cruise. And provided you did a good job on the footage, I might be able to.
I'm going to have Dewey with me to help me.
Yeah, please do. And because that will help me to make a bunch of nice vlogs of your trip. And then in March, of course, we should be getting more content out from Mexico and everything. So, but that is the plan for as far as our live stream is concerned. We do know we have some avid Night Owl fans here. That is why we decided not to do away with either kind of live stream altogether. But we are going to be reducing it to one live stream a week. We think that is good enough. And it can change, of course. I mean, if it turns out that is not enough, then we might be upping it again. It all depends. But for now, for the time being, we will be alternating between the two live streams. The time and day is not going to change, not anytime soon, anyways. But that is what it's going to be like. All right. What is going on? Gary says, "Okay, getting picky. Did you?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
Did you bank left or right after takeoff? It is right, and you took off to the north. That would be part of the city. It would be Harlem, and the Bronx with downtown in the background. Well, how about it's just New York City? I think that's good enough.
It's somewhere in New York.
The
state.
McW doesn't seem to be too happy with the reduction in live streams. We're sorry. The Duchess then says it's on basic economy flights that you no longer get miles on. If it is main cabin economy, you still get the miles. Okay. Anthony asking, so you're not doing all roads anymore? Oh, yes, we will. During the Night Owls, we will keep that up. And Mac was already afraid that there will be no more Night Owls whatsoever. Oh, no. We are keeping both kinds of live streams, but we will be doing we will be alternating now. Christine says, LOL, we launched a knitting and a fretting on Saturdays at Noon Eastern, and I had hand surgery. Oh
my.
Hopefully that went all well, Christine.
How did your lives go? Like I said, we've been away and I haven't actually seen them. So
right. So let us know, how has that been going those first few times? Kenny says, I'm fixing to take my very first flight on Monday, the 17th, from Charlotte to Quartzsite in Arizona. Oh, his very first flight.
That's amazing.
Kenny,
have a good time.
You will enjoy it. You really will.
It's really nice.
I will always remember how excited I got as a kid when getting on a plane and, taking off, getting airborne, landing and all that. And, well, obviously you're not a kid, but, it's going to be the first time for you. So I can only imagine how excited you are. And so enjoy, absolutely. Enjoy. Christine says that it is a life about music, marriage, and yarn. Okay, why not, right? Why not? Then McW saying, love my all roads lead to travel, having withdrawals. Oh boy. Nah, don't you worry. We are going to keep that up. Anthony wondering why I am not going on that cruise. Well, this is a cruise that is like a mother and son kind of cruise. So I decided to just stay home and look after the dog. Let's see here. Gary saying Friday night is so much fun. Oh, it sure is. It sure is, and that is why we're keeping it. We're not doing away with it altogether. Let's see here. Gary saying to Anthony, "God, I'm not disappointed as hell, but I'll learn to deal with it." Yeah, it might not be for, let's just say, the diehards of
And
our
we
fellow
appreciate all of
travelers.
you. We really do.
It might not be the greatest of news, but yeah, the numbers are clear, and it's just too much. And so we decided to tune it down just a little bit. But no worries, we're not going anywhere.
Mm-mm.
We are still going to do our live stream. It's just going to be a little bit less, is all. All right, then Max saying, I know not actual travel, but I'm being interviewed by Darian on Saturday about my time in Germany, if anyone cares to stop by.
Okay.
Oh, this Saturday coming up? Okay. What time is that, Mac? Eric says he's going to miss the twice a week, but it's a lot of work, and I completely understand. Well, thank you for understanding, Eric. We appreciate that. Yeah, it isn't so much that, but you know, when...
Eddie, what are you doing?
There was a time basically that if we had under 30 people, then it was not really a great day for a live stream for us. And now we're lucky if we hit 20. And I'm looking at the numbers now tonight as well. And I don't think we ever really went over 20. So
No.
it's...
and that way, too, maybe more people come to that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
But again, if the numbers go... It's kind of like, you know... market dynamics that works here. So sometimes it goes up and sometimes it goes down, and it's just a fluctuation is all. Let's see here. Christine saying we got a new mic this week, so you will hear the guitar. Hubby plays and I sing. I'm typing with one hand. Oh wow! Well, you're doing a good job with just typing with one hand. Let's see. Christine, loving this community. How can you not? How can you not? So do we. And that is why we are definitely not going to do away with the live streams altogether. That's just no. We don't want to do that.
We love visiting with everybody.
Yeah, it's and we enjoy talking to all of you guys.
Yeah.
We really do. So that is reason enough for us to just keep doing them. Anthony says that he can go live on Friday when TTT is not going. Up to you, Anthony. Entirely up to you. Eric says that we make the best live streams on YouTube. Well, thank you, Eric. That is a major compliment there. Thank you. That means a lot to us. That really does. Thank you. Let's see here. Christine says, nice, we'll tune in. It is right before hours at noon.
Oh, okay.
So 11 a.m. Oh, so it's that's in the morning. I know. Yeah, that must be Darian's morning coffee live stream. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I've been known to occasionally pop in left and right there. Gary says, let's face, I'm just going to be screwed on Wednesdays.
No, we're going to have some Wednesdays.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes it's going to be Wednesday. Sometimes it's going to be Friday.
Well, it's going to literally alternate. So
yes.
We did Wednesday this week. Next week, we do the night owl. Then we do Wednesday again. Then we do the night owl again. Mm-hmm. It's that simple. Let's see here. Hey, look, PB is in the house. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. How's everything going with your daughter? PB saying we're going to finally upload a new video within the next few hours. Good deal. Congrats. And of course, Happy New Year to you as well. Finally able to travel again. Yeah, I can imagine you have to be doing a little bit of adjusted traveling now that you're a father. Just a preview. Okay, well, hey, nothing wrong with that. McW saying, Gary, we can just drink on Wednesdays and wait for Fridays. Gary saying, so no night all this week? I'll forget my word pair by then. Write it down. Yeah. If it is really that good, just write it down and save it for Friday next week. That's all there is to it.
I think we're about done.
Yeah.
We've been on an hour and a half.
We have been.
Yeah.
We have been, absolutely. But it has been great catching up with everyone.
Really
and, of course, there is some premieres coming up. So what do we have coming for you? Well, this Sunday, so I'm talking the 16th, Sunday the 16th. Yes. We have another vlog for you about our short cruise with the Royal Caribbean Independence of the
I
Seas.
had such a good time on that cruise.
As did I. Absolutely. Had a
Yeah.
fantastic time. And that vlog is going to be about a dinner buffet.
Yeah.
It's not a very long vlog,
But it's nice. It's really nice.
It has some useful information. And it
Mhm.
has, of course, footage of the buffet itself. And then on the 17th, we have a vlog for you about Goblin Valley State Park, which was one of the places we visited during our the tour that we directed in the southwest of the United States. And it's an interesting vlog, let me tell you that. It's not a very long vlog either, but you will find it's just the place. The place itself is just so different, so very much its own thing. Yeah, we're convinced you'll get a kick out of it. So stay tuned for that. Both premieres will take place at 7:45 p.m. EST. So that's 7:45 p.m. EST, both on this Sunday and this Monday coming up. Going back to the comments here. Let's see here. PB asking how the trip to the Netherlands was great. Yeah,
was great.
I got to finally spend some time with my family out there. Hadn't been able to do that in like 2 years almost. So that was great that we're finally able to do that. And yeah, we got to do some things actually as well. We went to a relative of mine who has a little stroopwafel store. We went to the stroopwafel store that he owns and had some
Delicious.
authentic homemade stroopwafels. That
And we
was
also had some
really
other treats
good.
too.
Yeah, there was some seafood we tasted somewhere else. We went on a walking tour through Amsterdam a little bit at night, so all the lights were lit up and everything. And they had a festival going on that had special temporary art pieces that all revolved around the use of light. So that was really cool. So how was your own? Gary says, what a freaky way to get to your cabin on that ship.
I know,
right? Gary is referring here to the vlog that we posted about the stateroom. We had the interior stateroom on board of the Independence of the Seas. Yeah, that was one interesting situation, to put it in the Dutch's terms.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a little bit of a treasure hunt, I'll have to admit. And that vlog is live, so yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, it's there. Max saying, wonderful show, excited about your premieres, been loving the cruise state park alternating videos. Yeah, I've deliberately tried to alternate so it isn't like the same of, the same category all the time, and then move on to the next, and you have multiple videos about the same topic, and this way kind of, change it up. So I'm glad that that's working. Christine trying to find you. PB saying that his sister-in-law lives in the Netherlands in the city of Stadskanaal. Oh, Stadskanaal, that's all the way north. That is near Grun.
Yes.
Groningen, Grun in local dialect. But yeah, wow, that's interesting. It's a small world, isn't it? Gary saying that it was a great vlog, by the way. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I think we're going to be wrapping it up in here. So big thank you to everyone who showed up for our first live stream of 2022 today. Gary, thank you so much once again for your PayPal donation. Anthony, you for your super chat, of course.
Thank you.
All that support is very, very much appreciated. And on your way out, remember to hit those thumbs up for us. We could really use them. And your continued support, of course, is appreciated for that as well. Special thank you to all of our moderators who, once again, tuned in for our live stream. Make sure that everyone was going nice and smooth. So Sunday and Monday, we have premieres at 7:45 p.m. EST. And then we will be back on Friday with a Night Owl edition. And that, of course, is going to be the first Night Owl of 2022.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that. So thank you so much. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is Travel and Tour TV. Good night.
Good night.